Welcome to Nidhi Sanskrit study. Today we are going to discuss another new lesson, Vichitraha Sakshi. Ayam Pataha Om Prakash Thakur Virachitayaha Kathayaha Sampaditaha Amshaha Asti. This story is taken from the lesson written by Om Prakash Thakur. Kathayaha means the story. The story is written by Om Prakash Thakur. So he has written many stories. This is one from the collection of different stories written by Om Prakash Thakur. This story is taken. Iyam katha Banga Sahityakaraha Bankimachandra Chatterjee Dwara Nyayadisha Rupena Pradatta Nirnayopari Adharita Asti. So this particular story is taken from Bankimachandra Chatterjee's book, and Bankimachandra Chatterjee Nyayadisha Rupena Pradatta Nirnayopari, where Bankimachandra Chatterjee becomes the judge who belongs to Bengal literature. Adharita Asti. न्यायकर्तारः सत्यासत्यनिर्णयार्थं यदा कदा तादृशीनां युक्तीनां प्रयोगं कुर्वन्ति. One who becomes the judge, he has to test the case whether it is true or false. So just by listening to the people, one who defends the case or one who is opposing the case, we cannot take the decision. He has to think and take the decision, then only the right judgment can be given. For that he has to judge very well Satya and Asatya Nirnaya. Satya Satya Nirnaya, that is what is the truth behind the case or what is the false things behind the case. Everything he has to judge. Yukti nam prayogam kurvanti yabihi pramanam vinapi nyayaha syat. Sometimes the culprits will be giving a wrong kind of witness to prove that what they have done is right. But based on that, a judgment cannot be given. So even without proper witness, the truth can be found out. So that is the message given in this story. Asyam kathayam api nyayadishena tathaiva margaha acharitaha. So in this story also, the judge will he will decide what is the truth behind the case. He will not depend on the witness. Many a times, the culprits will be ready to produce all false witnesses to prove the case, to drag it on their side. But the innocent person will be punished at that time because the witness is supporting the culprit. But in this story, it will not happen like that. The innocent person will be protected. So all such stories are written where Bankim Chandra Chatterjee will become the judge. Okay, next one. Here, moving here. Kashchana nirdhano janaha bhuri parishramya kinchit vittam uparjitavan. Kashchana nirdhano janaha. Some person who was very poor, nirdhana, dhanarahitaha, nirdhanaha. So bhuri means lot of, parishramya, hard work, vittam, money, uparjitavan, earned. So there was a person who was very poor. He earned money by doing lot of hard work. Tena vittena swaputram ekasmin mahavidyalaye pravesham dapayitum sapalo jataha. With that, vitta means money, he was able to admit his son in a very good college, Mahavidyalaye. Mahavidya, it can be taken as a school or college. Pravesham dapayitum sapalo jataha. He was able to put his son in a very good college. Tat tanayaha tatraiva chhatravase nivasan adyayane samlagnaha samabhut. So his son stayed in the hostel Adhyene samlagnaha samabhut. And he started studying well. He stayed in the hostel and he started studying well. एकदा सा पिता तनूजस्य रुग्णताम् आकर्ण्य व्याकुलो जातः पुत्रं द्रष्टुं च प्रस्थितः. Once he got the news that his son was sick. Rugnata means sick. His son was very sick. So he Vyakulaha means he was worried. Jataha putram drashtum cha prasthitaha. He just wanted to see his son. So he got the news that his son was very sick. Rugnatam akarnya means hearing or listening. Listening to the news that Tanujaha means son. Listening to the news that his son was very sick, he was worried and he wanted to see his son. So in these three lines itself, we have got three synonyms: Tanayaha, son; Tanujaha, son; Putram, son. परमार्थकार्षेण पीडितः स बस्यानं विहाय पदातिरेव प्राचलत्. Parama artha karshena. Artha means wealth or money. Piditaha means he did not have much money to go by bus. Basayanam vihaya. He just gave up by going bus. He went by walk. Padati reva prachalat. Because he was not very rich. He could not afford to pay the bus ticket money to go to go in a bus. So he just went by walk. Padati kramena sanchalan sayam samaye api asau gantadyat dure asit. Because he was going by walk, it became evening and that school was still very far. Nishandhakare prasute vijane pradeshe padayatra na shubhavaha. Nisha andhakare, it is getting very dark. Prasrute vijane means there were no people. Pradeshe padayatra. So in a place where there are no people and when it is dark, it is not good to walk. Shubhavaha. Padayatra na shubhavaha. It is not wise to go by walk. Evam vicharya sa parshvasthite grame ratri nivasam kartum kanchit grihastam upagataha. Evam vicharya, he thought like that and he went to nearby village. He just wanted to stay in that village. He went to some house. Karunaparo gruhitasmai ashrayam prayachat. And the the owner of that house was very compassionate. He gave him shelter. Ashrayam prayachat. So because he did not have much money to go by bus, this person started going by walk. It became evening and still he had to walk a lot of distance to reach his destination. So what he did, it is not wise to move in a darkness where there are no people. Like that he thought. He went to a village and he stayed in the house of a person, and that owner of that house was very good and he was very compassionate. He gave him shelter. Vichitra daivagatihi means God's decision is really surprising. Sometimes it is weird, sometimes it is unexpected. What God wants from us, it is totally different. Tasyameva ratro tasmin grihe kaschana chauraha grabhyantaram pravishtaha. And on the same night when he was taking rest in the house of a person, to the same house a chauraha grabhyantaram pravishtaha. A thief entered the house. Tatra nihitamekam manjushamadaya palaitaha. Manjusha means box. There was a box where this person was, where the guest was lying down taking rest, and that thief he came, entered the house, and he took that box and he ran away. Chaurasya padadhvanina prabuddho atitihi. Atitihi means guest. Now, this guest who wanted to take rest in that house, he heard the footsteps of that chaura. Chaura means Chaurasya padadhvani. Chaurasya padadhvani means the footsteps of that thief. He heard the footsteps. Chaurashankaya tam anvadhavat agrinacha. And he did not keep quiet. The guest, he followed him, he chased him, and he captured him also. Chaura Shankaya, he suspected that he was the thief who was running away with the box. He ran behind him, he chased him, and he captured him. Param tadanimeva kinchit vichitram agatata. But at that time, everything was fine. He just chased the thief and he got hold of him. He was happy that he has captured the thief. But something surprising happened. Chauraha eva uchaihi kroshitum arabata. And the thief, he himself started shouting very loudly, crying very loudly, Chauroyam, Chauroyam iti. Actually, he was the thief, but the thief only started crying, started shouting very loudly, oh, here is the thief, here is the thief. Tasya tarasvarena prabuddaha gramavasinaha swagrihad nishkramya tatra agachan. Listening to his voice, all the people of that village, they just came out of their houses and they came there. Varakam atithimeva chat chauram matva avarsayan. And this fellow who was the real thief, he started shouting that here is the thief, here is the thief, and he showed the guest that he was the thief and he was running away. Chauram matva abatsayan. And immediately all the people did not know the reality. They just came there and they thought that this guest, he himself is the thief. And they started beating him up. Yadyapi gramasya arakshi eva chaura asit. Gramasya Arakshi, the security guard of that village. So guard it is. One guard was appointed to take care of that village, and that security guard himself was the thief. In spite his job was to take care of the village, safety of that village, but he himself was a thief and he entered the house and he took the box and he ran away. This guest was such a nice person. He never wanted the theft to take place in the house where he was taking rest. He chased him, but totally the opposite thing happened. The thief himself started shouting that here is the thief. People mistook the guest as the thief and started beating him. They did not know that he was just a guest, he was a nice person. Tatchavanameva Rakshapurusha tam atitim chauroyamiti prakyapya karagrihe prakshipat. See how an innocent person was attacked. He just wanted to do good to the house which gave him protection. Tat kshanameva raksha purushaha. Immediately the policeman came there and he took this guest, thinking that he was the real thief. They put him in the karagrihe. Karagrihe means he was put to jail. Agrime dine sa arakshi chauryaabhiyoge tam nyayalayam netavan. The next day, this guest was taken to court. Nyayadisho Bankimachandraha. Bankimachandra was the judge. Ubhabhyam pratak pratak vivaranam shritavan. He heard their petition separately. This what happened to them, everything they explained to the judge separately. Pratak pratak vivaranam. Pratak means separately. They both were not made to give their version together. He heard their version different individually. Vivaranam Shritavan Sarvam Vrittam Avagatya Satam Nirdosham Amanyata Arakshinam Cha Dosha Bhajanam. So he decided, he came to know that Arakshinam, or the security guard himself, is at fault. He just realized. Kintu pramanabhavat sa nirnetum na shaknot. But there was no witness to say that this security guard himself was the thief. There was no proper witness. Na Shakna. So he was not able to give the judgment. Tatosau tau agrime dine upastatum adishtavan. So the judge said that, all right, put both of them together. Tomorrow you bring them. Anyedhyuh tau nyayalaye swaswapaksham punah stapitavantam. The next day, both of them came to the court and they both were telling about themselves that they were innocent. Kaschit stapitavanta, their own version they gave. Tadaiva kaschit tatratyah karmachari samagatya navedayat. By that time, a person came there, Samagatya Nyavedayat. He reported it to the justice, that is the judge. Yati itaha koshadvayantarale kaschid janaha kenapi hataha. Near the royal treasury, somebody has killed a person. Tasya mrita shariram rajamargam nikasha vartate. Nikasha means near, samipam, nikasha all are same. Tasya mrita shariram rajamargam nikasha vartate. It is his dead body is on the road. Is on the main road or royal road, King's Road. Adishyatam kim karaniyam iti. Please tell me what should be done. Nyayadishaha arakshinam abhiyuktam cha tam shavam nyayalaye anetum adishtavan. So Rajamargam means main road. Adishyatam kim karaniyam iti. Please tell me what should be done. Nyayadishaha arakshinam abhiyuktam cha tam shavam nyayalaye anetum adishtavan. Nyayadishaha, immediately the judge said, bring that dead body. Chatam shavam nyayalaye anetum adishtavan. So he told the security guard and the other person to bring that dead body to the court. So one person came there and he gave the news that somebody was killed and the dead body is on the left on the main road. And the judge ordered them, all right, you go to that road where the dead body is there, you bring that dead body. Like that, the judge ordered both of them, that is the guest and the security guard. Adesham prapya ubau prachalatam. Adesham prapya. So they both went. They both went Kim Anetum Adishtavan Adesham Prapya Ubhau Prachalatam. They both went. Tatra Upetya Kashtapatale Nihitam Patachaditam Deham Skandena Vantau Nyayadhikaranam Prati Prastitau. Tatra Upetya Kashtapatale. Kashtapatale means the like a board made of kasta. Kasta means bamboo. Board made of bamboo on which all the dead bodies will be carried. Patachaditam deham. Patachaditam means the body was fully covered. Skandhena vahantau. Skandhena vahantau means carrying the dead body on their shoulders. They both came to the judge. Who both came? The guest and the security guard. They both came. Arakshi Supushta Deha Asit. That God had a very hefty body, well-built body. Abhiyuktascha Ativa Krishikayaha. Abhiyuktaha means here it refers to the guest. The guest was very thin. Krishakayaha. He was very lean and thin. Bharavataha Shavasya Skandena Vahanam Tatkrute Dushkaram Asit. No doubt this guard who was a thief, he could carry it very easily, but for the other person it was becoming very difficult. Tatkrite dushkaramasite. It was too very difficult for him to carry the dead body. Sabhara Vedanaya Krandati Sma. He was really crying because he could not carry that dead body. It was of so much weight. Tasya Krandanam Nishamya Mudita Arakshi Tam Vacha. Now listening to his crying voice, Uh, this god was very happy. Nishamya hearing mudita. Mudita means happy. Tam plus uvacha. Uvacha means said. Arakshi tam uvacha. The god told him, Re dushta tasmin dine tvaya aham choritaya manjushaya grahana dvarita. You wicked fellow, when I was stealing the box from that house, when I was running away, I was stopped by you. Grahanad varitah. See, what he was telling is, very happily I took the box and I ran away. I would have escaped easily, but you only stopped me. Idanim nijakrityasya phalam bhukshva. Because you have done a wrong thing, now you have to bear the fruit of it. Asmin chaurya abhiyoge tvam varshatrayasya karadandam lapsyase. Because I have put the blame on you that you are the thief. You will be put in the jail for 3 years. Karadandam lapsyase. You will be getting the punishment of in the jail for 3 years. Iti procha uchaihi ahasat. He said that and he laughed. Yatha katanchit ubau shavamaniya ekasmin chatvare stapitavantau. And the one was laughing, that is the god was laughing, and he was teasing that because I could have run away with that box, but you only stopped him. Now you will be facing the consequences because I have made you as the thief. You are considered as a thief. Now you have to be behind the bars for 3 years. Like that, he said. They both brought the body and they left it near the judge. यथा कथञ्चित् उभौ शवमानय एकस्मिन् चत्वरे स्थापितवन्तौ. न्यायाधीशेन पुनः तौ घटनायाः विषये वक्तुम् उद्दिष्टौ. And they both wanted to tell what happened to the judge. आरक्षिणी निजपक्षं प्रस्तुतवती. आश्चर्यघटनं सा शवः प्रावारकम् अपसर्य न्यायाधीशम् अभिवाद्य निवेदितवान्. But such a wondrous thing happened. Ascharyam agatat, such a surprising thing happened. Shavaha, that dead body, stood up from that bamboo board. Pravarakam apasarya nyayadishakam abhivadya. And he stood up, he saluted the judge and he started telling, Manyavara, your highness, etena arakshina advani yaduktam. This arakshina means this guard was telling like this. Tadu varnayami, what he told him, the other person, I'll tell you now. Tvayaham choritayaha manjuyaha grahanad varitaha. I was stopped by running and taking the box from you. Ataha nijakrityasya phalam bhukshva. Now you have to pay you will be reaping the fruit of your bad work. Asmin chauryabhiyoge tvam varshatrayasya karadandam lapsyase iti. Because uh, because of the blame of this chaurya, that is stealing, because of stealing, you will be in the jail for 3 years. Actually, the guest was not the thief. Here, the security guard himself is the thief, but he has put the blame on the guest. Because he started crying very loudly, the thief is here, thief is here. People thought that he was the thief. Nyayadishaha arakshane karadandam adisha tam janam sasammanam muktavan. So here the judge is so clever. He himself created such a situation or scene where the culprit himself accepted that he was the thief. Nyayadishaha arakshane karadandam adishya. So the judge gave uh, gave punishment to the guard. He was put in jail. Sasammanam Muktavan, and the other person, the guest, was released and he was honored also. Ataiva Uchyate. Hence it is said that Dushkaranyapi Karmani Mati Vaibhava Shalinaha. However intelligent may be the wicked people, the cunning people, culprits try to escape do their actions. Nitim yuktim samalambya leelayaiva prakurvate. But nitim yuktim samalambya, out of their work, they try to show their intelligence, but they'll be caught very easily. Leela yaiva. So they just want to prove that they are smart. They want to say that they are very intelligent, and they themselves will be put into their own traps. Leela yaiva prakurvate. They will be caught very easily. So I hope you have understood all this, children. I have explained each and every word to you. I am requesting you to subscribe the channel and like and share also. In my next video, I will be uploading another lesson. Thank you very much to one and all.